Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. What is faith and what is tawakul? How do I know if I really have faith?
Tawakul? What is tawakul? That's good. What is faith and what is tawakkul? Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This kind of question you should ask to a scholar. It is better. But if you are asking from a tariqat way, I give you a very different answer. You like it, take it. Don't like it, leave it. It's okay. Yeah. The faith is belief in things that you cannot see. Tawakkul is trusting it. It's different. Some people, they believe in me, but they don't trust me. Other people, they don't believe in me too much, but they trust me. They say, okay, I trust you. Faith, iman. We may say iman is what? آمنت بالله وملائكته وكتبه ورسوله واليوم الآخر قدر خير شره. Believe in Allah and the angels and the books, the day of judgment. What else? The prophets. Especially for us, we are not seeing these things. Belief, faith. We are not witnessing. Are we witnessing Allah? No. Are we witnessing the angels? Don't say, I've seen angels here, I've seen angels there, please. So many people saying, I see angels. You say, you must be better than Prophet. Because when Prophet ﷺ saw an angel, he got sick. And people, they say, oh, angel woke me up. I had someone telling me, I was sleeping, and then I was going to miss Fajr, then someone is pulling this, and I woke up, must be an angel. At least they're not saying, Allah woke me up. There are Muslims who are saying that, becoming Christian, Allah woke me up this morning. MashaAllah. Allah is not even waking the Prophet. Hazrat Jibreel woke him up. But we are not witnessing to all of these things. You may witness a certain quality of that, but it is not that. You understand? You may have witnessed certain things that is coming from that energy, from that light, but don't think it is the whole light. Because you're going to be very foolish. You're standing here, you look at the sun. You say, I see the sun. Where are you? And where is the sun? Correct or no? Try going up and coming nearer to the sun. What's going to happen to you? You finish. This is the sun. I think the angels are lower than that. The books. We're not witness to the revelation when it came down. It is here already. We're not witness to the revelation when it comes down. When it came down. The prophets, we're not witness to all of that. So when we're not witnessing, what do we do? What do we do? This is what is meant by Sunni, Ahli Sunnat. The word itself, it is not something that is made up. The word itself is not something that someone else gave. It is not the word that we gave ourselves, because the Prophet ﷺ said, follow the majority. Follow the majority, they are not going to go to the wrong direction. Follow the majority. Follow those ones who are following my sunnats, and they are in the majority. The Ahli Sunnat wal Jamaat. But what is a sunnat now? It means you follow. You follow. Following who? The Prophet ﷺ. Because the Prophet ﷺ is saying, Islam will be divided into 73 groups. 72, they are bounding to hellfire. Only one group is going to be saved. He didn't leave it open for people to just guess and imagine. They asked him, which group is that, Ya Rasulullah? And he says, the group that follows my sunnat and the sunnat of my companions. Meaning, you cannot take directly from the Prophet ﷺ. You have to follow those who follow. So there is a, what do you call it? Isnad. There is a chain. There is a chain. Even the scholars are saying our religion is founded on Isnad. If there is no Isnad, there is no religion. You cannot just say, claim something. It has to be who's saying this, leading all the way back to the Prophet ﷺ. This is a science. It's exact. It's not according to imagination. Tariqat, more you have to have Isnad. More you have to have a chain. So it says those who follow my sunnat and the sunnat of my sahabis, because especially in these days, everyone claims to be following the sunnat of the Prophet ﷺ, but they're not following the sunnat of the sahabis or the tabi'in or all those ones. They're not. They're going straight. The Wahhabis, they say we're following the sunnats directly from the Prophet. The feminists, they're saying that too. The liberalists, they're saying that too. What Shaykh Efendi is saying years ago, the laik people, that is catching up here. And over here, it has a different political motivation. Moderate Muslims also, they're taking things from the Prophet. Everyone is saying we're following the Prophet, but nobody is following those who follow the Prophet. So, now to have that faith, we need to follow them. Tawwakal, it is a trust. Tawakkul, it is a submission. Islam, it is submission. To submit, it is not that easy. To submit, you cannot even make that dog to submit to you just because you love him. You cannot make him to submit to you just by beating him up every day too. That dog now has to go through training to submit. What makes we think? What makes us think that we don't have to go through any training for submission, any training for tawakkul? Look at the earlier nations we were mentioning yesterday. They believed in their Prophet, correct? We were mentioning on the day of Ashura that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala delivered the Bani Israel out from Misr, out from Egypt, and with a cane that is coming down from Shuaib alayhi salam, that is in reality from Adam alayhi salam, handed down from generations, and with the permission of Allah, the Red Sea parted. And you have the thousands of the Bani Israel crossing on the sea. They are witnessing, eating miracles, eating mu'jizat, not even karamat, mu'jizat. They are crossing, but the Egyptian army is right behind them. They believe in their Prophet. They've seen everything that's happening. But they see the Egyptian forces coming in, then they start cursing at their Prophet. Oh, we're going to die. Why did you even bring us? At least over there we have lentils and we're taken care of. How can you do this? It started in the middle of a mu'jizat. They believe in their Prophet, but they didn't trust him. They didn't trust him. Over and over and over again, they did not trust him. To build up that trust, find someone, find a Shaykh, work on it. Submit yourself. It'll be easier. Otherwise, everyone has to go through this training. Don't think this is optional. You're not going through this training now. Life will teach you. Life is not teaching you. The grave is going to teach you. The grave is not going to teach you. You didn't finish from that. Judgment Day. You didn't finish from that. The hellfire will make you to understand what is submission and what is tawakkul. Because we have to be cleaned. Our purpose, our end is not the hellfire. Our end is Jannat. But you cannot enter into Jannat with a drop of dirtiness. Inshallah, may Allah forgive us. We are dirty creatures. But we're asking Allah for the sake of the Holy Prophet ﷺ and the Ahlul Bayt, for the sake of our Shaykh, inshallah, to clean us in these days, to make us to live clean and to die clean, Ya Rabbi. Please don't leave us to our egos even for a blink of an eye. Make us to be together with our Shaykh, Ya Rabbi. Al-Fatiha. Amen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Any other questions you have? This much is enough, inshallah. Al-Fatiha. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.